Welcome to my mini series, Magic Camp. This is going to be a special little mini series that's interwoven throughout my Royal Alliance Season 1 mini series. It's going to follow Princess Kaylee and Princess Kasumi as they attend their years here at Magic Camp. Magic Camp is basically part of the magical realm. They invite anybody who can practice magic to be able to attend and hone their skills even at an early age. As you can see, they're children. For the purposes of our gameplay, we're saying that this is a dormitory for spellcasters and mermaids, and a different dormitory houses fairies and vampires. And this is what we're going to be focused on, though. So this is just showcasing the different, if you look on the screen, the different people that I have downloaded to attend this magic camp with them. These are all people I grabbed off of the gallery. They weren't originally children on the gallery. They were teenagers who I aged down and then put my own spin on them. I just needed pre-made spellcasters and mermaids. So they're going to be getting to know each other. And the reason this random lady is here is because my game has been glitching out and been reverting things. So, for example, this is a residential lot when I moved them in, and then I went into live mode, and now it's classified as a bar. So every time we enter this lot, there will be random strangers who come onto the lot, and I can't figure out how to change that. So if you've got any suggestions on why that might be happening, because this is not the only thing that's doing that. When I tried to do it as a school thing, it kept unrolling and then re-enrolling and unrolling, re-enrolling. So I don't know if it's a mod that I have that's messing it up. I'm going to try and figure that out over the course of the next few episodes. Anyways, there's the magic siblings who are spellcasters. There is Caleb Caster, which is the redheaded boy. He is also a spellcaster. As you can tell, I am not original with last names. I needed a naming system that made it easy to find them when I wanted to invite them to things. So since I couldn't make it work as a school, I decided to just make it a group using Get Together. And as you can see, I have a mod that gives me a whole bunch of icons. And I'm making it a club activity. To make it easier, they'll do things like do their homework, practice magic, sing, all that stuff. I will be changing their club activities as they mature and grow. So let's say most of them max out a skill that I have as the activity. I'm not going to have them keep autonomously doing that skill. For example, singing will probably be the first one to go because these children sing all of the time. That is their preferred thing to do every time I gathered them. Also, as you can tell, I'm a lot more knowledgeable about what happens in this episode now because I'm finally not doing large breaks between recording voiceover and posting. So this would be my most up-to-date video as I recorded this maybe a couple weeks ago. So, yay, I hope you enjoy. That is their den mother. I took her off the gallery too. She's fully skilled to be able to help the children in whatever she can. She is also a spellcaster. And I was trying to get them all to sit here so that you can see them all together as they're going to be spending their summers together. As you can see in the corner, it is fall break. That's when this camp is going to be taking place during fall break, summer break, spring break, those type of things. That's why I said it's going to be interwoven. So this specific episode happens right after episode 6 of my Royal Alliance. And these first couple of episodes will take place during that middle before episode 7 begins. So I have them first, starting once again to try and come and sit and read. It doesn't really work out because you guys know, trying to have Sims stay in one place, it's not the business. I'm also trying to figure out how this mod works while this is happening because I just downloaded this fairies and witches mod, and I'm trying to figure out the balance between witches and spellcasters and what things like items they can both use or what should only one use. And this magic school book that they can't seem to use. I might just delete the magic school app altogether because that was kind of the whole purpose of downloading it, and it's not working. Oh, look at the boys are hanging out, and then Como is over here singing, having a good time, earning famous. Okay, and then Camilla, what's she doing? She is singing as well. I told you these kids are singing. They sing everywhere they go. Like every time they're, well, not everywhere they go. Every time there's a meeting, because it's one of their activities. But I didn't know the kids would like choose one specific thing. I also told them to practice magic. But as you can see, none of them are autonomously doing that. They're playing computer games and singing. And Kasumi might be doing her homework. And Kaylee is reading. As you can see, you're going to have these little pop-ups where we get to learn what Kaylee's learning about mermaids. It's not actually adding to her mermaidology skill, I'm assuming, because she's too young for that. I have a mod that allows children to practice magic, and so I was kind of hoping that might intermingle, but considering the expanded mermaids mod is a totally different mod, they might not be talking to each other like that. So our mer people may still have to wait until they age up before they can really dig into their mermaid abilities and start doing that. But I accounted for that. I gave extra skill building things that they can do outside of just the computer. As you can see over there, one of them is practicing his speech. So he is learning, good communication skills. And Princess Kaylee, is doing the most and is multitasking like a genius by practicing ballet and reading simultaneously, even though the book is closed. I'll never understand. Also, Caleb really likes brain things, and he also likes being by himself, it seems. I've noticed that he tends to be on his own. I was also trying not to control them in this house, do this Let's Play them or the Den Mother, because I wanted to mostly just focus my control on the princesses and just let whatever else happened organically happen. However, like I said, because my game is glitching, sometimes they just stand there and do nothing for extremely long periods of time. Or they don't do basic things like there's all this food around and they don't eat, or they don't go to the bathroom, or they don't go to sleep, even though there's more than enough beds. So you will see me like messing around with them a little bit just to keep them alive. Not trying to have any more unprecedented deaths, or at least not youthful deaths. I spoke about it in a different video about the untimely deaths that have happened in my game in the previous generation, none of whom have been children, but I did have quite a few young adults die, and a teenager, I believe. So we're trying to prevent that. We're trying casing their traits, because I have some mods that have the bloodline traits, so we can see that and how it affects them when they age into teens. I have a mod that'll put them on a popularity scale and put them in groups and all this other kind of cool stuff. So that's why I said a lot of the drama, I think, will happen when they're teenagers. Right now, they're just skill building. I don't really have like a set schedule for them when they're at this camp. I kind of let them do what they want for the first couple hours. And then I try to make sure everybody's at least working on a skill for a couple of hours. And then I'm going to try and feed them, which, I cut a lot of that out because that was a lot of effort, because we're on a library lot. And it was a lot. Why is he just standing there? There we go. Sing, Paulo. Sing for me, Paulo. You're A+ if you know where that's from. So I put those stalls back there because I thought it'd be cool if the kids could like buy their wands and stuff already, but apparently they can't do that. So that's another thing they're gonna have to wait on. It's lunchtime. So I put all this food out. And despite how hungry they probably are, they're not going to eat it autonomously. I wanted them to eat all together, so I put it all there for them. They can just sit at the table together and eat. As you can see, that's not really happening. Also, just so you know, I have a mod. If you look at the fall break, it's the heart is around those school holidays mod. That is making these breaks possible, because I didn't want the parents to have to go on fall break from their jobs for a week at a time. Also, I play this game in long lifespan mode, so them taking a week off school isn't a problem. They're not gonna miss much. But yes, as you can see, I just wanted them to sit and connect. I really just want to like see them get along, see what kind of relationships build, see if, I don't know, maybe one of the royal ladies will fall for, sorry about that, for one of these commoners, from the royal realm. All these kids are from the royal realm. They're not from a kingdom, so they're not nobility. But honestly, it might feel good for once for them to be around other kids who are just kids and who don't have to respect their status as being royalty because they're in a different nation, technically. They're in a whole different dimension, technically, They're not physically in the magic realm right now because I know there's probably a mod that would allow me to build over there, but I don't have it. So we're going to pretend this is on the outskirts of the magic realm. And okay, this is as close as I think they're going to get to talking and eating all at the same time. Who needs chairs, right? Who needs that? And I think I did have some updates that I was going to talk about, but I think I will save them for the next episode because I just wanted you to kind of see. I also wanted to show you their traits or the skills that they're building because this is kind of like a skills boot camp kind of deal. So it's kind of cool to see how much they've learned in just a day, how much progress they've made. Now, some of these kids, because they were teenagers when I pulled them off the gallery, already have certain skills that they didn't learn just now. But for the most part, they're doing great. Yeah, except Caleb. Caleb is a genius at darn near everything. Except magic. I don't see magic on that list, which I guess explains why he's here. He's mastered everything else but his magic. And I really hate the fact that they're going to run home. But they're going to run all the way home. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed yourself. I hope you're going to enjoy this little mini-series. If you do, please like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think. And have a wonderful rest of your day. Toodles.